We've just had a mad storm come through. Ooh, that's getting high. It looked like it was gonna hail. And then the winds came in, and now we're getting absolutely drenched. But at least the wind has died down. But as you can see, this shed is the good shed. The shed down the back, I think, is flooding. So I'm gonna go run down, see if Benjamin's okay. Oh, I'm gonna get so drenched. Okay. Look how much water there is. Oh, I don't want to go that way. Oh God, so much water. Oh, I'm gonna be so wet. Oh Jesus. Oh. Oh, there goes my socks. Holy Christ. So much water. So much water. Oh, oh, this garage can't take this amount of water. Oh. Are you alive in there? Oh wow, the water's coming up so high. Totally what I like to do in flood water. Benjamin's still alive, he didn't drown, and we got the water down to an acceptable level. I can kind of walk through here now, kind of. It was up above the grey door trim shit. You said you put pool noodles on the inside? Yes. So we're not today, and I bought Benjamin some pool noodles for his bash bars and for his roll cage. He's like, where'd you go? I'm like, I went and got a whole bunch of pool noodles. He's like, why? And I'm like, because they were special and they only got restocked today.
You knew.
I did know. I didn't know, but definitely came in handy. Welcome to the rain-soaked, stormy vlog of today. That still looks okay. Oh man, there was nothing anybody could have done about that. I'm hoping GoPros are water resistant. We're gonna find out. Give us a little bit to get reorganized, and we might continue with this vlog. A short time later, the storm has since gone. Yeah, that was an interesting afternoon. But yes, we're back onto the 32 in all its glory. The neons are now sticker flexed on. We have N-style braided lines, front and rear. This is my last one I've got to do now. I've got my front one off currently because I need to take this one to the brake shop for the lines for the rest of the bay. So I have a reference. So yeah, N-style come in 2 different colours of purple. They come in this like dark purple, and then they come in the light purple at the back. Yeah, that you can't see because I'm an idiot and I left my wheel on. We've got my Y-Sports back, and I ordered some Y-Sport badges, some brand new ones, and some center caps, but I wasn't happy with the center caps because they were just like a really dark gel sticker and they didn't look really good, so I put my original caps back on. They're not great, but they're still better than the stickers. And then these stickers I put on because my ones of these were absolutely destroyed. Turns out I came in after 24 hours and all 4 of the stickers that I put on these wheels that have not been mounted, nothing, all just fell off. So the sticking material for the stickers is pretty horrible, and I don't know what I'm going to do about that. Whether I try and... I don't really want to gasket them on because my wheels just got refurbed, they just got repainted, so I don't really want to put more stuff back onto them if I don't have to. I should just be able to put a sticker on it, but it sucks because they cost $80. Where did I put them? There they are. So there we go, there's the replica stickers. They look very cheap and very China yellow, not nice gold yellow. So yeah, probably won't use them at all. Probably can't trust that they'd stick on either. But the wheels do look beautiful. Massive thank you to Will from Wheelie Good Time. He has fully refurbed these wheels, fixed up the damage, and repainted the centers. So they are looking absolutely amazeballs. Yeah, I got my hard lines on. I have to buy some caliper, these guys. Can't remember the names of them. Little T-piece, like C-piece, T-piece clips that go onto the brake lines here, and then my brake line for up here, and then there's another C-piece down in the back here. So I've been putting those on. Meanwhile, Benjamin has been playing around the lines and routing all the oil and the water lines. It's looking like the Matrix in here. It's great. It is a pain doing a twin turbo. This is, again, I've said it before, the first and the last time I think I ever want to do a twin turbo. I may upgrade these turbos in future, but yeah, this will be the only car I'll try out the twin turbo thing. But I'm kind of keen to send these turbos down to GCG and get them to rebuild them with some high flow centers, because at the moment they're journal bearing, they're not ball bearing turbos, so they might have a bit of a short lifespan. We'll see. But everything is looking absolutely amazing. We got the shroud sorted now, so this is our shroud. Got it all mounted up and all pretty now. You'd think it would go in here, but we've just made it work. So happy with that. But I can't do an overflow bottle. I was going to do an overflow bottle, but I'll have to pull out my rad and weld a tab onto this later to mount a little overflow in here. So for now, I'm just going to run a line down to the ground. After Matsuri, I'll take this to my friend, 180 Fab, and he will make me a custom overflow, because he makes beautiful stainless stuff. He also came out today and done some measurements for the oil catch can. So right on the back corner over here, we're going to have a beautiful custom-made stainless steel vented catch can. I've got to swap over my dash 12 to 10 fittings here, so these are 12 and this is 10. I asked them, when I asked for these to be made into 12, but they've kind of taken the cheap route and they've just given me a 12 fitting on a 10, so that doesn't really help me, and it also makes clearance quite difficult, so I'm going to pull these out. But yeah, that's looking good. We also got another package. This is pretty, this one. Big thank you to Just Jap down in Sydney. The guys always come through with amazing parts and amazing turnarounds for postage, being that I'm a whole state away. But we have this. But I could not stop eyeing this off, and yeah, it's happened. This is the Kansai Service R32 strut brace, and it is beautiful. Technically HKS, but yeah, I think Kansai Service and HKS kind of went their own ways after a while, because we have been over to Kansai Service in Japan, and it was no longer labelled HKS Kansai Service. It was two separate entities, I'm pretty sure. But please correct me on that if I'm wrong. Sam, am I right or am I wrong there? Yeah, what else have we been up to? Libraries. We have the beautiful Amazeballs library. Massive thank you to Sakura Creative. Guys smashed it out of the park with this library. It is looking so freaking cool. We do have a couple little decals left to go. So one up here that'll come on, we've got one that'll go here, and then we've got one more for the front bar down here, as well as we have a gradient vent coming for the center here. So what we originally had for here, we kind of fell short a little with the colors, so these guys. So not only that, we have Toshiki-san, D1 GP driver from Japan. He's in town for the next 2 weeks or so, so he's come over, and we've convinced him to drive Drift Matsuri. So that's going to be awesome. As far as I'm aware, I think Daigo Sato is coming. Toshiki-san will be here, so he will be driving one of our cars, probably Ben's S13. But I also told him that if we get this running in time, I may hand him the keys. His response was he was terrified. I don't blame him, I would be terrified too. This is a 3.5 year build now, and I do not want to be counting how much this cost me. Oh my god. A lot of money and time has gone into this car. Completely unintentional, it was never meant to happen. It was never meant to go into this car of all cars, but it did. And I can't really be happier with it, to be honest with you. And I can't really be happier with it, to be honest. It's looking amazing. From the day I owned this car, right, I've been wanting one of these things. I finally have a passenger side speaker pod to put my door cards on and not have a gaping hole there. I used to shove my fire extinguisher in there, but now we have an actual pod, and we could probably put in a sound system at some stage. Yay! I was looking for one of them for so freaking long and I could not find one. Skyline Spares also helped me out with finding kick panels for the lower halves down in here and down in here, because as I got the car was completely pretty much gutted. Everything was broken, torn. Even my back C-pillar trims in the upper parts here. Apologies, it's dark, I know. But everything was missing. I had ratty ass door cards. Found beautiful GDR door cards. So if you guys are looking for Skyline parts, hit up Skyline Spares down in Sydney. They part out so many. So anything I have not been able to find through Airfly Solutions or anywhere else, I have been able to find locally through Skyline Spares. So big thank you to those guys as well. We have our strut mounts on the bonnet now. Now, disclaimer, these are not recommended to put on fiberglass or carbon fiber bonnets. It's more a case of if you lift them up and you have them unsupported without the bonnet prop here, the weight of this bonnet especially can potentially snap these in half and, you know, snap the corners off, and then the bonnet breaks and that kind of stuff. So it's something you've got to be very wary of if you're running aftermarket parts. But I will most likely be running a prop whenever I'm putting this bonnet up, if it is up. And I'm also buying alligator clips to go in here because these aren't actually strong enough to hold the bonnet up by themselves at the moment. Just before that almighty storm today, I went out and I bought pool noodles. Why did I buy pool noodles? Well, two reasons. One, roll cage, and two, bash bars. and they were purple. I bought Benjamin some blue ones, which he was using earlier to wedge against the garage doors to stop the floodwater from getting in. And I got purple ones for my bash bar, so I've just pulled my front bar off and I'm just lining all this up at the moment and making sure this is going to fit. So this is just going to hold my front bar perfectly underneath my headlights and nice and solid. It also adds a nice kind of buffer for the front bar. And I finally get to use these as well. Where did I put them? Haha. I finally get to use these. I have been holding onto these now for a couple of years, I think. N style, Naoki cable ties. I got this little signature dude thing on it. And yeah, so we have a collection of HKS and N style in a 32 that I had never intended to put brand name parts on or build to this level or to this extent. So here we are. Now I'm looking at Project Mu because I love Project Mu. And the last bit I have to the missing piece of the puzzle, not only would the calipers are actually really, really sweet. I just saw on Ningen, they had a full Project Mu kit with front calipers, 2-piece rotors, and all brake pads for 3,300 for a GTST, which was sick. But I already have amazing Sumitomos, and I do like my factory brakes. They are sick. They are very, very good, and my backs are very, very good. I have upgraded to the Project Mu inner shoe handbrake shoe, sorry, and the rear Project Mu D1 spec on the rear and on the front, which I cannot recommend higher. Holy crap, I really, really, really like these brake pads. I have already hit up Rahab in Japan and said, look, I need these on my 180 for Ebisu in a month. It's only 1 month until we go back over to Ebisu for Matsuri in November. So that's going to be a huge event. There's so many people going to that. It's going to be a really, really cool turnout, but also have a whole bunch of friends coming as well. We've got Zenki Ikigai coming down from Melbourne, going over to Japan. I'm going to see him there. I've got some guys up in Queensland from the meets here. Meraki Garage are heading over. Brendan Allen, the 33 driver from last time, he's also heading over. So if you're sitting there wondering what should I do for the end of the year, or I should go on a holiday, what should I do? Put Ebisu Matsuri on your bucket list. It is a well worth thing to do. Even if you're just spectating, it's mint. We've also made block-off plates for the old accelerator cable, so speedo cable down here. So we've got a block-off plate for that now. We also have a block-off plate for the O2 sensor. We've had to make all these from scratch. We also have a custom stainless steel, was a 2-piece, now a 1-piece welded flange because we could not find one. Anyway, so we've got this guy as well. Weirdest looking flange you'll ever see, but it works, so that's all we need. And that'll save quite a bit of time and money hunting around and trying to sort out a dump. So we have a rather tricky little bit left to go. We've left adequate room. Let me just get this out of the engine bay so I don't drop them. So we've left adequate room for the lines to be shortened until we know where everything's going to go 100%. This is all hooked up and we have it roughly where it can sit until these wastegates are done, because we have to put in those custom IG75 Turbo Smart wastegates, which are going to be a pain. Sorry? Oh, we got a frog? Got a frogger. Kero kero. Is it a frogger or is it a toader?
Yeah, no, the frog and the toad. Frogger!
Hey, buddy! Hey, buddy! Come here. Don't eat me. Come here. You shouldn't really grab these guys with dry hands though. Can I borrow you for a sec? Come here. No, not that way. Don't go that way. Don't trust me. You don't want to go that way. No, buddy. Come here. There you go. No. No splats. No frogger. No, don't go into the car. There you go. Stay there. Stay there. He's so cute. This is a green tree frog. I don't know if he's native only to Australia, but they are very pretty. So we've got these guys, green tree frogs, and then we've also got these ugly cane toad things that people play golf with.
There's one just here, I give him a boot.
He's so cool. I don't want to pat him because I have dry hands and he might have sensitive skin. But you can't go jumping. Don't jump, don't jump, don't jump. Don't jump, don't jump. Where's the other one?
Somewhere on the side of the fence.
Oh, I heard him. Oh!
Splat.
Splattered in the mud. Don't worry, he had a soft landing.
Yeah,
it was a
there's a
really,
frog print.
really soft landing. Huh?
There's a frog print there.
A frog print. Have you got your torch on you?
No, I don't see.
Oh, I want to see the frog print. Froggers! Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, so we got nice froggers, and then we got poisonous,
Smashing all the moths
horrible
trying to get in the glass.
cane toads.
He probably destroyed his dinner.
Most likely. Where have we got the frogger mark? Oh, there's one of those ugly ones. Ugh. He's huge. Holy crap, he's huge. This is the cane toad. This is the ones that people play golf with, and they don't really hop, do they? They kind of waddle. Like they can hop, but they do that.
Yeah,
Yeah, they don't care. They don't really do much.
You gotta get the frog.
No!
Shot on the frog.
Oh, he jumped on the green trog. The green trog. Green tree trog. Oh god, I slide. Here we go. Whoa, I don't want to fall in that. Run, little buddy. And the other guy ran away.
He landed right there.
Yeah.
Little feet
Oh, he's got little frogger feet. See, he had a super soft landing.
You can see where the toad's been hopping around.
We've interrupted our daily program for a short hiatus with a frogger, which is now over. Back to our usual scheduled program. Yeah, so lots of fun. This is Benjamin.
Do a twin turbo, they said.
It'll be fun, they said.
Try not to scratch everything while doing it, they said.
Yes, that's not fun. Alright, well, I'll give you more progress update as we go, but I have some things I need to do, so give me a bit and we'll get back to it. Pull that out tomorrow, cut it, but apart from that we're making steady progress. The speedo drive got put in tonight, so that's done. This is our list. We're slowly cracking through it. We ordered a power tune tonight, so hopefully that'll rock up at the end of the week, but we have got the drive-by wire pedal in, speedo drive's in, all the hot side is getting done currently, but that'll be like a 1 day kind of job or a 2-3 day kind of all-together job, same with the exhaust and fab. Oh no, sorry, we have done most of that, but that'll be a 2 to 3 day job. Steering, that's an easy one. That one we can worry about later. That one is now complete. This one's an easy one, I'll probably knock most of it out tomorrow. Brakes, yes, brakes, we're pretty much mostly done with the brakes apart from having to get the line that goes from the calipers up into the master and then obviously bleeding the master and that kind of stuff. That's most of the kind of the guys there. But there's most of those guys down there. Cooling, we've got the thermos in, we've got the road cap, we've got the coolant neck adapter. We did have that sorted, but now we're going to modify it to suit for the oil drain, so that's kind of not sorted. But once that's sorted, lower rad hose will also get sorted. We're going to ditch the overflow can for Matsuri and worry about that later due to a mounting position where I want to tack a tab onto the alloy rad, so they'll all have to come out to do that anyway. Remove AC lines and put in my wiper motor. I do have my wiper motor, we test fitted that today with the oil catch can. So that'll all be done very, very soon. Fuel system, we do have to continue. Sorry, we haven't even started on the fuel system yet. We've got everything we need here for it in terms of the flex sensors, solenoids, the nightmare of a one. I don't like any of that, but we do have the coil pack and starter loom and all-lander loom coming straight from Ireland. That got sent yesterday, so I've got tracking for that. That comes with the kill switches stuff too. The dash climate control is off with Aaron. The drive-by wire is going to be a bit of a pain, but that's a later problem. Body loom and windows, do have to sort that. Tail lights, indicators, reverse and hazard, do have to sort that. Not going gauges anymore. We're going to go a power tune because it's just easier to talk to the Haltech with one simple thing than 3 different separate standalone gauges. Might be a later thing because I do love my gauges, but that's a later thing. Turbo timer is not a high priority. If we get it done, we get it done. If not, then it's on my list for later. Same with the head unit, that's a later thing. Fuel pump, thermos, battery, now we got that. Other stuffs, that's a later problem. Interior stuffs, hollow dash went to Aaron. We're not going Duffy gauges anymore. AFR gauge does need to be hooked up. Do have to staple my carpet. Cabin plate would be nice, quick release would be nice. Door cards, I went to do them today and then it absolutely rained and we got annihilated by a storm, so that'll be a tomorrow job as well. Same with the center console, so we can cross both of those off tomorrow. Rubber trims, done. Body kit, almost done. I just have to stick flex my 2 little bits right in the corners here on the other side, and that's good. Got the front bar done as well, so that's great. Rear bash bar, not a high priority, but I do have to put it on if I want a jacking point. Passo headlight, do have to do that tomorrow as well. trim front bar that's already trimmed, done. Wipers, gotta put wipers in, bonnet struts are already done. And that's just wiring, pretty much. Oh, and a bonnet latch. And apart from that, I say apart from that, but with that list kind of out of the way, don't play with it. This is my memorabilia. That was when I was doing 360 donuts around Luke Fink at Archerfield. So that's my memory of Archie. So if you see that and you're like, ew, then know that it's there for a reason. Alright, well that is going to be it for tonight, guys. We are going to crack on again with all this tomorrow and continue. So we shall see you then. Have fun. Bye bye.